Welcome back to this new season of the podcast, where we will be exploring animal rights law, what it might look like, what makes it an attractive idea, and why it could fundamentally transform our lives. Hi, I'm Carly, and you're listening to the Animal Rights Tour. So, to start with, what are animal rights? Well, they are rights for important or fundamental things that animals would have. The right to life would probably be one of them, so the right to not have someone, a human, kill an animal. The right to not be experimented on, to be used for drug testing, would be another. Are they like human rights? Yes, a bit. Some of the rights would be the same. But human rights reflect the nature of humans, what is important to us. So human rights include things like the right to marry, the right to education. These aren't rights that are relevant for animals, so they wouldn't be part of animal rights. Which animals would have them, I hear you asking? Good question. That's something that is still being explored. The answer is probably all sentient species. That would mean all the animals that think, are aware of themselves and their environment, have preferences about what they do and where they go. Would they work against other animals or just humans? Another good question. Animal rights would only work against humans, not against other animals. They are not going to give rights to a zebra to protect them from being chased by lions for food. Will rights apply to our pets? Wow, you guys are on a roll. Yes, they will, but it probably won't make much difference to you or to your pets. And that's mainly because the sort of rights animals will have, you're doing anyway. You don't kill your pets for food or test new drugs on them, at least I hope not. Most pets have pretty good lives already, so no, it won't change things much for them. What difference would it make to us? Well, apart from our pets, the answer is quite a lot. It would mean we couldn't buy meat for food, couldn't hunt animals for sport, couldn't keep them in zoos or circuses or marine zoos. We couldn't experiment on them or test drugs on them. Some of this may seem vague, but this is still being explored, discussed, and debated, so join us for the ride. Next time, we're going to talk about why some people think rights for animals is a great idea and why others think it is a very bad idea. See you again on the next episode of the Animal Rights Tour.